friend out of trouble.
Hello.
It's me.
It's G.
Pumping the gas.
Wow.
Looking faboo.
Faboo. We're in a sketchy area, so we're not gonna be here for a long time. But anyways, I told myself that I was gonna vlog today, and then I completely forgot to vlog today. So I just wanted to give you the rundown of what was going on. Woke up, walked to the guest parking of my neighborhood. My car was gone. They towed my car, so that's that. To make it even worse, I had like a job trial, not a job interview. I already had the interview, but they wanted to see how I functioned with the team. So I had to go in. But you know, not having a car can make it a struggle and make me kind of late, yeah? So I had to call Melissa because Fridays are Melissa's days off. So she was able to take me, but she had to get gas. And then Gianna picked me up, which is why I'm with Gianna, dressed in like a work outfit. I definitely don't want to work at this place. I'm not gonna name it because
I would.
but I just need like,
Let me just tell you.
what, stay in the corner? No, I'll just hold it like this. I'll hold it like a good human being for my own video. That's the least I could do.
We don't know where we're going.
Oh, okay, we'll talk to you later. GPS is on my phone. We're at the tow place. I don't know if I got to tell you this, but they towed my car this morning, so we're at the tow place. Gianna has to stay in her car because they just might tow it from this spot. But yeah.
If they dare, I would have been like, listen.
I hate people. That's what I would say. My car is probably locked behind these prison bars.
Are they closed?
I hope not. Are they closed, Boots? Oh, thank you, Jesus. He's processing the paperwork.
Hi, G.
Hi.
Thanks for bailing your friend out of trouble.
Bailing me out of trouble? Anytime I'm in trouble, Gianna's not far behind, guys. So don't. This is one time. One time. We're usually in trouble together.
Oh no, don't tell them that. I'm the good one. You're the bad one.
I was gonna turn this off.
Better to be a bridesmaid. That's all.
You're gonna be the bridesmaid. You're gonna be the flower girl. You're gonna be the event planner. You're gonna be the bride. You're gonna be you're gonna be the groom. You just don't know yet. You just don't know. So yeah, oh, the guy's coming outside. It says, go ahead. You want to read it?
I can't read it. It's too far.
It says, beep, mother beep. I'm just kidding. Okay, it says, I was here for waiting. This is not going to make sense. Waiting for someone to come open up the gate so I can get my car. And the did not answer the phone, and I'm not paying extra fee tomorrow. Like, there's like skipped words in there.
How did they have your key?
Maybe Jared? Like, they're driving my car, so he's driving my car with one door open and his foot hanging out. I do not like people sitting in my seat.
And they adjust it too.
They adjust it. Not to mention, he probably drives 100 other dirtier freaking cars.
How did he get your key though? Did Jared give it to him?
Yeah, Jared has a key too. Has my spare key.
I would have been like, excuse me, can I go pull it out myself? That's literally what I did. I pulled out my car for myself. I was like, no. I was like, I'll get it myself.
Like, ew. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to scorn people, but don't. I feel like I'm the most scornful person ever. Growing up, my mom used to say it all the time. I'm about to wipe down my seats.
No, usually if we go to the supermarket and I grab a drink, like I will purposely grab them from all the way in the
always.
back.
That's normal.
I was like, Gianna. I remember it fell on the floor and I was like, nope.
It's dirty. I would literally go back to the aisle if I dropped it in like a different aisle just to go get the right one.
Same. I was like, I don't got time.
They're checking paperwork. Are they checking this is the right car?
The gate is open.
Look at Jared. I already know what Jared's gonna do. He's gonna inspect the car.
Oh yeah.
What do you think he's gonna do? What is your bet?
I'm gonna inspect the car because I sure as hell did. I was like, the scratch wasn't there before.
Look at him.
You're a little close.
Jared's looking down. Watch. What'd I tell you? I know his ass. That's right. I'm gonna put a ring on that. I'm gonna put on a ring. Look, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. That's husband material. Get you a man that can do both. Where'd he go? The upside to this is that there's a pretty sunset. A very, very pretty sunset. Look at that guac. Hello and welcome back to DesDays. Okay, so the last time I spoke to you, a lot has happened. I think I turned the camera off at the sunset because out of all the crappy things that day, the sunset was the best part. But that was Friday. Saturday, I went to take pictures of my nephew and his date for prom. They're just so cute. So I'll insert pictures here, clips here, whatever I feel like inserting right here. You just enjoyed that prom cuteness and loveness right there. Done with that. Got Pizza Hut. So let me tell you about, okay, first of all, let's kind of work this backwards. So I just finished vacuuming my car. This is the outfit. Took a shower. I woke up really late today. I went to bed at like 5 a.m. Am I proud of that? No, because like now even my bags here have bags here. So there's that. I didn't even want to wear this jacket, but it's really gloomy here lately. If you live in Florida, you know how gloomy it is. But okay, so let me show you my outfit. Okay, so this is the outfit with the jacket. I wish it was a little high-waisted, but I didn't feel like looking for any. Look at that. Gotta work the abs down. It's doing this weird thing like flat here, around there, but you know, I'm human. So this is from Cotton On. I got it like years ago and everyone loves it. It's so funny. Okay, and then this I got from Forever 21. I actually hate bodysuits. Like, I don't mean to hate them because they look like the cutest thing in the world, but think about it. I'm basically wearing a bathing suit. So you slip it on like a bathing suit. And when you have to use the bathroom, you literally have to take off like everything. You know, you're not just taking off your pants. 1, 2, and be done in the bathroom in like 5 minutes. It's gonna be like, no, give me 10 minutes because like I need it. But honestly, I think this is gonna be like my new thing because when you have bodysuits put together, you don't even have to have an outfit put together. It's just like throw in a bodysuit, throw in some bottoms, and it actually looks like you tried. So there's a tip there. I was actually supposed to film a video today, like how to be stylish every day, but I'll film it later. Maybe I'll even use this bodysuit. This is a good one. Anyways, the pants are from Gap. I actually got them from my older sister when I was maybe like 14, 15. She like gave me some hand-me-down jeans. Hand-me-downs are the best if you have an older sibling. So yeah, these were actually jeans like from Gap. And I cut them years ago, and then I sewed this side here, like folded it up, and then the inside, so that way it would stay tacked up. And they're one of my favorite jeans now. I'm 26, so these shorts, it's been like 10 years. And it's funny because I think when she first gave me these jeans, they were too big on me, and I had to wear a belt, or just, you know, not at all. So let me show you without the jacket. Boom! This is actually the look for the day, like without the jacket. But the thing with this, like this bodysuit, it just exposes the bra. Like I had a different like cyclone bra going on, but like any wrong move, I was vacuuming my car, I had to like button up here because like it just slides down, and then like the back here, it's really low, so it shows my bra. So when I go in public, like I can't actually go like this. I have to put a jacket on. So I hope you like my outfit. If you need like easy summer outfits, this is it. And if you're wondering, this is a broken pop socket. I need to fix it tonight. And the phone case is from Etsy. If you want the direct link, just ask me in the comments and I'll find it for you. Back to what I was saying about taking it backwards. So I vacuumed my car because I have ants in my car because I parked in this plaza. So I'm pretty sure that's where the ants are coming from because I never had ants in my car. So majority of the stuff that I vacuumed was honestly sand from the times that I've gone to the beach. Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Ooh. Before I shower, I'm going to take pictures of my Sony a6500 because I want to sell it. I just have my T3i and I feel like I use my T3i way more And I never thought like the flip out screen thing would be a big deal for me, but they really are a big deal. And also I guess I'm going to try on these Levi's because I'm selling them on, they don't fit me, they're too short for me, but I'm selling them on Depop, and a girl asked me to try them on, so I should do that, but while I have energy. But okay, let me just tell you about Friday. I had this job interview on Monday, right? It went pretty well. Even the interview, I was kind of getting like vibes like, maybe this is not good. Like whenever you get vibes like that, that's a hint that it's just not the place for you. Just because someone offers you a job doesn't mean you have to take it. You have to make sure that it's the right fit for you, or else you're going to be miserable the whole time. You know what I mean? One thing one of my old bosses said, that when you go to a company, they're not only interviewing you, but you're interviewing them. So like even make sure you're paying attention to like the work atmosphere, how employees are being treated, because eventually that is how you are going to be treated. So in the interview, I was interviewed by the wife. The husband came in. The husband was cursing. Like, I don't know if you have this in your area, but here in Florida, sometimes people will call you and it'll be the same number, but like it'll be like 954-258, but then like the last number will be like 7 and yours is like 8. Like it will be a slight difference, but it'll be a call from yourself. I got juice because I'm out of breath. Someone was calling her. It's like scam likely calls, and he was just like, who the F is calling you? That's your number. You don't know your own effing number. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, okay. So then they invite me to come back on Friday to work, and I'm just like, okay, you know, not really feeling it, follow my instincts, but you know what? A check is a check. But sometimes a check is not a check, and you can't put yourself in a situation where you're going to be disrespected. So I was just like, you know, let me go and try this place out. Let me see what it's like actually work there. Like maybe, I have no idea. But even when he said the disrespectful thing to his wife, like I jumped in and I'm like, no, that happens to a lot of people or whatever. And then like, he didn't say anything. Another thing that really got me, that I was just like, you're too comfortable. So I had my notebook on like by me, right? When I was doing the first interview, and I had my pen hooked onto my notebook. Instead of saying, like I had my resume and handed it to her, but he like grabbed it from her, like it was in front of her. So he like slid it and he was looking at it while she was asking me questions, because he was late to the interview. He just walked in and he circled 3 things, right? No, he grabbed my pen from my notebook, like just reached over the table, grabbed it off my notebook, like struggling because, it's hooked into my notebook. And then as I'm talking, he's like writing on my resume. And then when I was done talking and she was done asking me questions or whatever, he turns my resume, like flips it around and turns it to me and is like, what do these 3 things mean? Like circling, like, are you going to quiz me on my own resume? Like, do you know this is my own experience? So like, it's not my fault you don't understand it. So anyways, I had to explain to him, and he's like, oh, okay. Like, he didn't have anything else. Like, anyway, so I explained 3 bullet points to him. That was that. And then he was like, oh, you're tall. Like, when I got up, he's like, are you wearing heels? And like looking at my shoes, and I'm like, no, like I went to the gym yesterday. I'm sore. Like I wore these shoes. Like, if you ever go to a job interview, don't feel that you have to wear heels. I just wear very professional flats, like menswear shoes. Like, society, you're not going to tell me that I have to wear 6-inch heels. Anyways, so then I left. That was Monday. They invited me back to come on Friday. Friday is when I got my car towed. So Melissa, this is where let me tell you the car towing story. So I'm like all dressed. I'm ready, right? I'm ready. And I am walking down to the guest parking, because I park in guest in this neighborhood, and tell me why my car wasn't there. My cousin came over the day before and I parked right next to her. So I was just like, no, I'm pretty sure I parked there. Sometimes you think you park somewhere, but it could be somewhere else. No, I was like, I'm pretty sure I parked there. So then I called Jared, when you're in denial, because, clearly you don't want to think that your car's been towed. It's never happened to me before. I'm like, Jared, by any chance did you move my car to like maybe the other plaza or something? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, my car's got towed. I'm going to deal with it later because I have to get to this job, okay? Like my first day trial. So I immediately call Melissa, because Melissa lives like 15 minutes from me. And I'm like, Melissa, please can you take me to this job? It's not that far. It's maybe like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. She's like, yeah, no problem. We went immediately to the place, and then like I briefly got to tell her about the job interview because like I had to run inside, but I was just like, I don't even know how I feel about this. And like I told her like how the guy was in the interview and stuff, like being very weird and cursing. It's just not professional to curse at all. Like once you're working in an environment, you will notice, like I didn't know this, but I've been in professional environments, and higher up levels, they do curse in situations, but never in a million years have I heard anyone curse at you. Like I don't know what it is, but men do curse in board meetings. Like they I don't know. Like, do you think this is normal? Like if I just walked in and started cursing, like I've heard people say like, you know, shit. Like I've heard that, but yeah, like you'd be surprised. Like if you walked into like a Facebook higher up meeting with like the VPs, I promise you like someone in there is cursing. Just not every other word. Like I've never heard anyone curse like that. Like a word here and there, but not like. So she drops me off, and I'm there doing the task. Like I had to do like flyers, create social media things, which I've done, and I was just like, this is very like bare minimum. Like I'm not being challenged at all. Like I could have done this when I was like in high school. I do have experience in social media, so I'm just like, the day before I was like practicing and like checking the latest trends on Facebook ads, because I've done Facebook ads before, but I haven't done Instagram story ads. I've done regular Instagram ads. So I'm like, okay, let me refresh my brain, like study all this stuff, practice it, because on Facebook you can actually practice it. I was not doing anything like that. And then even I was just showing her the basic Instagram stories, and she never heard of that. Like she never did it, which is not a problem that you haven't done it, but I just thought I'd be doing like something more challenging for the day than like, yeah, which is not a problem. Which I would definitely do it if they were nice people. She's nice. I don't understand her husband. Anyways, so I'm there doing the task or whatever, and like the first thing, like everyone's calm, but then he comes into the room, and you can kind of feel when it's like tense in the room. So the printer starts going, and then it's like, you know, like a noise that a printer makes, and then all of a sudden he's like, who the F is using my printer? I'm just like working there. Like luckily my desk was not so close to his. Like mine was across the room, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is an office, like no one can use your printer. And then the wife's like, I'm using your printer. And then he still says, why the F are you using my printer? Tell me if these aren't red flags. Is this something like, hell no. So she's like, she just explained like why she was using the printer, but I'm like, you're business partners. Why do you even have to like worry about like someone using your printer? If someone's using your printer, it's obviously for a purpose for the company. It's not like, hey, I'm printing out a resume to go look at another job, which I mean, I wouldn't be surprised just because of his attitude. Another red flag to me was like, I don't know what he said, an employee, not his wife, but he said something to her, and then she's like, oh, I'm educated. Like he was trying to downplay her education or something, and she was like, I have a high school diploma, I have like multiple degrees, like college degrees, and she's like, I speak multiple languages. Like she said she speaks 4 languages. And then she's like not even out the door yet. Like she's walking out. I think she was going to lunch. And he's like mocking her. And he's like, I speak 4 languages, B word. And he called her a B word. So that's an employee. That's not his wife. That's not his relative. Just like, no, does her just make it through the day? I like went to the bathroom. Gianna was picking me up because at this point I still don't have my car, and I couldn't worry about it. So earlier before I went, Gianna's like, oh, I can pick you up, just let me know. And I was like 2 hours away from her like picking me up, and I went to the bathroom, and I'm just like texting her. I'm like, girl, I'm trying to just survive this day, but there is no way in hell I can take this. Like I don't understand. Like the wife was pretty nice, so I don't know, like me as a wife, I'm not putting up with that. Okay, put him in his place. It's one thing that you have like your problems or like the way that you talk to each other in your private home. Like, okay, you shouldn't be disrespecting your wife like that, but you're gonna sit here, disrespect your wife and disrespect the team. That's just a no-go for me. Here we are now, and this is where the vlog is gonna end. I'm gonna be taking pictures of this baby right here. It's really not a bad camera. It's just, I just realized I don't need something this high-tech. Like it has 4K, it has slow motion. I mean, if no one buys it for a good price, or if eBay's trying to take too much of a cut, then I just won't get it. But yeah, see, like, this is how far the screen goes up if you're ever wondering or want to buy this camera or buy it from me. But if you're interested in buying it, you know, holla at me in the comments. But thank you so much for watching, and I want you guys to know, oh, I do want to share that I am going to be applying to this beauty company. They have a customer service job open, and definitely I'm better than a customer service job. But sometimes when you really want to be a part of a company, you need to get your foot in the door no matter what. Like, you know, like some companies, I feel like that's what they do. They just test you to see how good you are. And in my opinion, Florida doesn't have that many beauty, you know, corporations. There's only like a handful here, whereas like LA or New York, you maybe have like a handful in a neighborhood and there's like 50 in total, you know what I mean? But I mean, I'm even open to Austin. They have like Drunk Elephant there. But I just want to be in a company that I actually, you know, I enjoy the product, believe in the product, believe in the people, and they also have the same moral values and ethics that I do, and I believe that you should have that for yourself. So, you know, if you have any advice or you can relate, definitely write in the comments below, subscribe, and, you know, it can get tough, and sometimes it's really sad, and all you want to do is just lay there in bed. Like, your life is not going to get any better, but it is going to get better, and that's why I won't like to do these videos, because it also distracts me from being sad. But I'm sure I'm not the only one going through like a job hunt like this, especially after college. Like, kids, my advice to you, I should do a whole video on this, but get an internship. Get 2 internships while you can. Like, don't think you have to be at a university to get an internship. You need to ask a company that you enjoy, if it's in like sports medicine or if it's in like beauty, like whatever you're interested in, or like you think you might be interested in, like public relations. Get an internship at a company, because it's really hard to get an internship after you graduate from college. Like, some internships, they're like, oh, you need a bachelor's degree, which is like random. Some of them, it's like a handful, but a lot of them, they're like, you need to be a student so you can get credit for this, because, you know, they don't want to pay you. Some of them will pay you, but not a lot of them. So I feel like they'd rather give an internship to a student versus like a grown adult. So take advantage of you being young and network. There's just so many things I can, like, what I would tell my younger self. Like, don't get a credit card. Don't, you know, if you have a credit card, only use it for emergencies, because it will bite you in the ass later. Anyways, I said bye like 3 minutes ago. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be a fashion video. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Peace. Wiggly wiggly. Or woogada woogada, like rocket power. I don't know. I'm obviously delusional. Bye.